Man, what's up with it, man? What's up with it? It's your boy Gilly, man. We got hot talk with Gilly, man. And today we talking a little bit about black fatigue, man, and all the different perspectives that come along with this shit, man. Cause it seems to be the topic of discussion, man, today. And I wanna get on it a little bit, man. Um honestly, just jumping right on into it. I feel like black fatigue is a bunch of bullshit, man. Unless you black yourself and deal with black people on a constant basis, you have no fatigue for black people, man. It's called hatred. It's called racism. That's all it is. That's all it is. And it's the main reason why we got so much black fatigue is because you got media manipulation, man. Let's go.
It's not really the same. Dana, we are waging a 21st century information warfare campaign against the left, and they are using tactics from the 1990s. They are holding tiny press conferences, tiny little rallies. They're screaming into the ether on MSNBC. This is what you call top-down command and control. You get your talking points from a newspaper, and you put it on the broadcast network, and then it disappears. What you're seeing on the right is asymmetrical. It's like grassroots guerrilla warfare. Someone says something on social media, Musk retweets it, Rogan podcasts it, Fox broadcasts it, and by the time it reaches everybody, millions of people have seen it. It's free money. And we're actually talking about expressing information. They are suppressing information. If you
And those some shit I don't agree with them on. The way that they spread information is definitely, you know what I'm saying, been different, man. They definitely going to the grassroots of the situation and going straight to those talking points and talking about them over and over and over and over and over again. And we, on the other hand, black people, let me go and put my camera on for this one. Let me go, get me in there. Let me see, man. Camera. Let me see. Camera ain't trying to work on me. You know what I'm saying? Like we the ones that are constantly uh being ignored. You know what I'm saying? The black people, the grassroots black activists, the grassroots white activists, the grassroots Mexican activists, man. So at some point, man, we gotta peep that shit, bro. This is how I talk with Gilly, so don't get mad at me for smoking about weed. But real talk, man. I'm finna review the wildest wake up show. You know what I'm saying? Salute to him, man, for talking about the topic, man. I ain't gonna watch a whole bunch of it, man. But I just turned out, man, it was a lot of I want you to hear the perspectives of how they feel about certain shit, man. Cause it's always us. We had how do we have the audacity to do this and audacity to do that? You know what I'm saying? Or feel this way. Black people say the most racist shit, and I've heard niggas say that. But I think it's a difference between saying something racist and institutionally being able to uphold racism, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's see where. Let me see where I'm at with it, bro. Yeah, this is definitely gonna be good, cause these niggas, boy. First off, let me go and drop the link in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that want to come up, fuck with your boy. I won't be here long. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. So definitely fuck with me. Don't be a pussy boy. Get out, get in the chat, comment, come up on the panel. It's whatever, bro. I really be just going live randomly sometimes. So reason why a nigga don't never have a whole bunch of people in it, bit, man. And they start sending me some times and being like, all right, this one I'm gonna go live. This one I'm not gonna go live and shit, man. Real talk. But yeah, we done posted the link. Now I'm finna go ahead, get this screen right. Salute to the channel name, man. You know what I'm saying? This is all in fair use. Must say this, man. I ain't gonna play your whole shit. Y'all see the name, man. Sharon Bracy, you know what I'm saying? And the channel name is The Wildest Wake Up Show. Y'all go subscribe. Y'all see I am, man. Let me like that. Real talk. Now, let's see what they talking about on here, man. We're gonna play a couple minutes of it, man. Maybe 10 or so at the most, man. Just see what they talking about on this bitch, man.
We are going to have a conversation. I'm not even going to waste some more time. I'm going to drop the link. I'm going to go see if I can find the video as well. I'm going to see if I can find a shorter version of the video as well, too, because I believe it was like an hour long. So there you go. The link is dropped. Put your camera on, hit that like button, hit that share button. Let's have a conversation. Let's try to keep the profanity down as much as we can. I just want to get our points of view on. You better not be pushed out no remedial rhetoric, regurgitating information that you heard from somewhere else, because I'm going to cook it up. I'm going to cook it up. My guy's here already. You can't put your camera on. You use EB. You probably driving, because I know you usually have your camera on when you get ready. Woo! Okay, lady. All right, I see you, babe.
What's up, man?
What's up, baby?
This is amazing. This is amazing. Yeah. 60 years of hearing Snow Roach, how you're a colonizer, how you're terrible, how you killed the planet, white people are so terrible. And the moment that someone calls a little black kid the N-word in a park, y'all want to talk about humanitarianism. I'm so tired of this shit. It's crazy.
How was that crazy? So you don't think
No, because you want to dehumanize, right, an entire group of people for 60 years because of something their ancestors did. But then the moment that they start saying, all right, screw it, right? I'll keep it PC for you. I won't say any, but all right, screw it. I'm done caring. Now we're dehumanizing. Now, what is dehumanizing about the N-word?
Every last bit of it, because it's used as a descriptor to make us look like we are less than a man.
No,
that's the problem.
No. It's a descriptor as someone that is a very not intelligent man.
Okay, so that's fine, right? So that's the literal
definition.
Right. So now, what about that little boy says that?
Hold on now. Why is you on pause? Oh shit, bro. Monk, you're a fucking idiot, bro. I just want you to know that, man. I hope you come across this video, man. I might tag you in it, man. Cause you're a damn idiot, bro. Like, first off, let me gonna cut the camera back on in this bitch, man. So first off, man, how in the fuck? Hold on, man. Let me get myself back in the screen, man. How in the fuck is you mad about 60 years when my people been going through shit for 100 and something, 200 and something years, bro? You can say since 1619 to 1965, 1967 type shit, around that time. If you want to give civil rights was the end of it all, which I done already talked about plenty of times on my channel. That was not the end of this shit. Civil rights acts and civil rights laws being passed did not change shit. The 70s probably was some of the most discriminatory times, bro, when they separated themselves from the niggas in a major way, bro. In a major way. Real talk. But they tell you a lot of lies, man. They gonna always come with the lies, bro. You know what I'm saying? 60 years. How are we gonna emphasize 60 years? And we already know black people have not been calling white people snow roaches or pale monkey faces or whatever the hell else names they be giving them. They be having a lot of names for them niggas, especially on TikTok. TikTok colonizers and all that different shit they be calling them niggas, man. I know they be pissed off on TikTok because every time it's hello colonizer, especially that damn Indian nigga when he used to do it. Boy, hello colonizer. Then he started fucking with them white bitches, boy. So even the niggas who, you know what I'm saying, talk a lot of this talk, bro, still want to have a proximity to whiteness that allows them to go and date the race and they do this and that and intermingle and have some type of social relationship with these people. So I really wouldn't take it white people too hard when they talk shit about you. Cause guess what? They really love you. They really love you, dog. Let's just be real. They really love y'all, man. But let's get back to it, dog.
It's not even about the little boy. I'm being honest with you. Be honest with you. Be honest with you. And by the way, Lily Phillips has said the N word before. Fun fact.
She said what?
Lily Phillips has said the N word before. By the way, and by the way, I would.
She admitted it. She
Yeah,
admitted that she used it on the day.
I was in a call with her when she did, bro. Anyways. I'm tired, bro. I'm tired. Listen. This is white fatigue, man. I'm tired. I'm tired of acting like this sort of racial hatred can only go one way. How okay, you want to talk about money? You want to talk about business?
So the reason why it's only going one way is because one side is destroying things for the other side to progress.
What are you talking about?
So first of all, black folks don't stop white people from doing anything. Besides, we're trying to get them to, instead of in today's time, we say, hey, stop using that word against us to make us be humans.
Hey,
stop
did you know
doing that against us?
Hey, did you know? Fun fact, by the way. Let's do a history. Let's do a history lesson. Oh, you said you guys don't stop us from doing anything. Let's do a history lesson, right? Let's do a history lesson, okay? All right, let's look at NASA.
And listen to this dumb ass shit this nigga say, man. This shit was pure lunar. Hold on, man. Let me put my stuff back up where I can be sane, man. You know what I'm saying? This shit was pure lunacy, man. Like, you out your mind, bro. You done lost it, G. Like, what are you thinking, man? What are you thinking, man? Like, honestly, bro. Wild shit, bro. Wild shit, man. Like, come on, man. Like, for real, bro. Like, listen to this shit, man. Listen to this shit, dog. This shit right here that he say, bro. How black people stop somebody from doing some shit, dog. Hey, this shit is hilarious, bro. This shit is hilarious.
When we were doing space travel, right? When we were trying to take the human race off of planet Earth, guess who was out there protesting in the streets? Look it up. Guess who's out there protesting in the streets saying, well, this money can go towards our community? Guess who was? So yeah, directly stopping the progression of society because you wanted more Gibbs. I'm tired of
And did this nigga say because we wanted more kids, bro? I'm gonna rewind it. Hold on. I'm gonna rewind it.
acting like this isn't a function of society because you wanted more Gibbs. I'm tired of acting like this isn't a reoccurring thing, right? Because you wanted more Gibbs. I'm tired of acting like this isn't a reoccurring.
I don't know if he's saying kids or gifts. I'm thinking he's saying kids, bro. This nigga is purely like this nigga's a fucking idiot, bro. Like, and the fact that people be talking to this man as if he's a super smart man, you know what I'm saying, is baffling to me, dog. Very baffling. But the conversation gonna start to get pretty good here. So I'm gonna allow this to play for a little minute, man. I'm gonna shut my ass up, and then we're gonna show you some some true shit to really be fatigued about, bro. You know what I'm saying? To be really fatigued about. You know what I'm saying?
Recurring thing, right? If we're going to have open racism, it needs to go both ways. How many hoteps, right? How many times does a hotep have to call me a snow roach or a colonizer or some derogatory
It's
term
only bad when they
saying
do it. It's only
it's
bad
only
when we do it.
it's only bad when we do it, bro. It's only
Man,
bad when we do it.
wow.
Okay,
It's
so
only bad when we do it. It's because
Okay,
we're better at it.
so here's the problem. You saying that it's only bad when y'all do it. It's wow.
I mean, it's a fact though.
I mean-
It's an open fucking fact.
Yo,
Let's try not to curse as much as we can.
Oh,
But what do you,
it's an open fact. My bad.
it's okay. It's okay. You know, we got thick skin over here, but I'm trying to, we trying to get
Hafiz.
things.
Hafez, you don't want any part of this today, Hafez. You don't want any part of this. Yeah,
I do.
get in the bunker.
I do.
Get in
Let
the
me in.
bunker.
And thank you. And
This is a
Hold-
black
hold
on
on,
white
hold on.
race war. All right, we don't
Okay,
want no arrow.
hold on. Let me use my privilege. Goddamn. Hold on one second. So I'm gonna preface the people that is on camera to have more conversations more. So this way I can thank you. I appreciate that, Kev. Thank you so much.
Don't
So
laugh
what
on my
we're gonna
head.
do is we're gonna go with Kev first, since he was here first. We're gonna let Kev open up. Hafiz, you got it right after Kev. Go ahead.
All right, so listen, I actually agree with the other gentleman, Bumpkin, and I guess an Orthodox guy or whatever. Yo, I hear us as black folks say some of the most disrespectful stuff about white people all
Sucking
the
his
time.
driving ass nigga.
Like, I
man.
mean, yo, if you go around,
God damn. God damn. I ain't saying, look, bro. I ain't saying the nigga ain't right. He ain't saying what he's saying, bro. But you hear these niggas, bro. You hear how these motherfuckers is going at it, bro. And the whole first thing is, man, hey, right, bro. We do be saying a lot of crazy shit. And motherfucker, what does that mean, bro? Me saying some hurtful shit, what does that do to you? If I call you as a white person the worst name in the book, what does that fucking do, bro? It does nothing, nigga. It means nothing, bro. In the grand scheme of things, it means nothing, dog. But my bad. I said I was gonna shut up, so I am. Let the video play, man.
to some of these panels that are on YouTube, dude, you will hear some of the most foul stuff coming out of black folks' mouth. It is sickening. And to be honest with you, I am actually glad that white people are actually standing up against this, because I don't think that it's right coming from either side. I don't think that I do not support racists. I do not like racists. But what I do support is their right to be able to say whatever they want to say. But
Okay, so and before Hafiz goes, so all right, you can say what you want to say. However, do we not draw a line when it is harmful to somebody? When it could cause violence towards somebody?
like if somebody threatens somebody or something like that, like that's what you mean?
Like the fact that using his words so openly caused this woman to violently go against a 5-year-old when that little 5-year-old was doing something normal that 5-year-olds do by snatching a toy or a bottle or something that nature. The 5 years old.
He was going through a diaper
No.
bag. Normal 5-year-olds go through diaper bags.
Yes, that's normal.
And for one, words aren't violence.
Yes, it is. Words are violent.
No, I don't think so, Sharon.
You mean like the rape threats, the doxing, the other threats that this woman went against?
So, hold on. So words are absolutely violent.
Okay. And I'm gonna explain why words are violent, real quick. Just cause, man, he just got finished talking about threats. Those are words. Me saying, "Hey, I will do harm to you." Is violence. Now, nigga, of course, nigga in itself is not like violent. It's violent in the sense of it being a derogatory word, if you want to say, you know what I'm saying? It can invoke violence by saying there's a nigga, then everybody goes running for him to go hang him up in a tree or whatever. Or you just calling black folks the N-word and then they getting angry, so angered by it because of past historical context that it's out to beat your ass. You know what I'm saying? So it definitely is violence. You know what I'm saying? Words don't have to be violent in themselves. Like I don't have to ugly. It shouldn't be a violent word. I shouldn't be. But if I say your mama fucking ugly, old ugly ass dog ass bitch, guess what? That might invoke violence, man. The fact that we be acting like we don't know that shit is just baffling to me, man. As a man, because that's the reason why I hold my tongue and say certain shit the way I say it, man. I don't expect niggas to like fuck with everything I'm talking about, but I'm at least try to come off in a respectful manner because I understand there's people out there with their own feelings, their own upbringing, their own way of thinking about shit, and I don't want to come off as Mr. Know-It-All, Mr. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's be real. But I'm just saying, bro, like, man, these people is wilding on here, bro. These people is wilding. Let's go, man. I'm gonna go ahead, hush, and let this shit play a little bit longer.
Okay, what's
That's
worse?
what called.
Okay, what's worse, the N word or rape threats?
What is battery?
What
You
is
want to give me the
battery?
legal definition of a battery?
Yeah. And then he was just saying stupid shit himself, man. The host of the show, bro. Like, no smoke to that to homie, bro. Like at all, man. Y'all go subscribe and fuck with his channel, man. They having some good conversations, man. But what is battery? Trying to get a definition of a word. I hate when people do that shit, bro. Like, what the hell is all that, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, the point is, they said something that could incite a certain type of emotion, that could provoke a certain type of emotion out of somebody. If I run up to you and be like, you a fucking pedophile, you might punch me in my shit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's just what it is, bro. Like, I don't get how we try to act like we don't understand the power of words and the reason why you don't just come at people saying the most crazy stuff, going at them and insulting them just out of the blue. Like, if it's okay and words don't have no kind of, you know what I'm saying, connotations behind them, and that they're not violent and they're not this, that, and the third. Why ain't we just having as evolved as people to just say the most heinous stuff to each other? Why haven't we evolved to doing the most primitive thing? I don't even think that's primitive, just idiotic thing, and you know what I'm saying crazy stuff to each other like all the time, instead of just being like, hey, how you doing? Be like, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are we not doing that shit? And I'll tell you why. Because it's not conducive to a good environment. Like, we're not going to have a positive community, a positive environment with people hurling insults at each other. It just doesn't work that way. So the people act like their words do not have power and violence, or cannot invoke violence. They got to think, man. They got to think a little harder, bro. Like, that shit really clown shit, bro. Real talk.
Battery?
Your microphone it didn't get try to talk again.
Yeah. I apologize.
I
hope I'm coming through now.
That's why it's called.
No, words are not violence. Violence is violence.
Battery. So if you screaming at somebody and yelling at them with aggression, that is called battery. You can get arrested for battery. That's why it's assault and battery.
And
I don't know in the United States. Obviously, in the United Kingdom, we have a much worse situation.
Actually,
hold on. I got you.
Let me answer his question.
Hold on. Orthodox guy. I got you.
No, I have the definition of battery.
Okay. Hafez is talking. Let him finish his thought, and then you can correct me.
Look, the main thing I want to say, number one, no, this was not some sort of assault upon that child. The fact of the matter is that everybody out of this situation, this is a good news situation. Everybody became very rich out of doing absolutely nothing. That child isn't somehow broken. That child doesn't need therapy for the next 30 years. That child doesn't even recognize what has happened. All he knows now is that he's going to get very, very large Christmas and birthday presents in the next coming year. So he has profited from this without any actual adverse effect upon him. On the other hand, Shiloh is literally having to move her entire family out of the location that they're in because they are literally getting death threats and people are trying to find out where she lives and actually physically harm her, to do actual physical harm to someone who did no physical harm to anyone. So
where is it that you know for a fact that people are trying to pull up to her and cause physical harm? That's the crazy part about this whole shit. Don't nobody know what them people doing out there. You know what I'm saying? They doxed up and put out there. Did somebody pull up to our house? Was there a police report? Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, what actually do we know happened to Shiloh Hendricks in order for people to feel like she was in such imminent danger? Nothing. Shiloh Hendricks didn't do nothing but make more than $250,000 saying the N-word, calling the little baby a nigga. Sad situation, dog. Sad situation. Y'all, and then y'all mad at people for donating to old boy. You know what I'm saying? Carmelo, man. I done said he was wrong plenty of times over here. I ain't mad about that nigga getting no bag because these people out here funding a full-blown racist because they tired. Because y'all tired of niggas saying y'all snow roaches, nigga. Boy, y'all don't get your bitch ass out of here with that stupid ass shit, man. Like, for real, bro. You telling me you mad because a nigga called you a snow roach. You see, they ain't said no whole bunch of shit. Snowwood with Caucasian Sasquatch. Nah, shout out to Caucasian Sasquatch, though. Because, you know what I'm saying? I wonder if somebody called him that and then he decided to pick that as a name. Or if, you know what I'm saying, he just came up with it on his own, man. But, hey, that definitely sounds like some shit that niggas on TikTok would say to a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, beige yeti. You know what I'm saying? All that type of shit, like, bro. But you know what I'm saying? Like, if all they were doing back in the past was calling black folks the N-word and we wasn't getting hung from trees, we weren't getting forced to work and all that shit, wasn't getting land stripped from us and family stripped from us and, you know what I'm saying, raped and pillaged all over the, you know what I'm saying, country, I'm pretty sure black folks wouldn't be tripping by no N-word. It's the fact that while you was doing all these harmful things, you was calling us a nigga. And I'm saying nigga with the A because you be to me, they all the same shit. They all the same shit. Just niggas threw some swag on that bit. But it's still the same shit. I know nigga it's just different. It ain't. It ain't nigga. It ain't nigga. It ain't. We just a little bit, we got some swag with our shit. We say nigga. They say grr. Grr. Cause they always, you know what I'm saying, angry for some reason. That's why I hate, man, when white people try to say that we victims, bro. White people are such the biggest, I'm talking about the biggest victims ever on the planet, bro. They always complain about how they can't do this or they're getting oppressed in this type of way. And then, you know what I'm saying? That's why I said I should show little debate they had about the woke right shit. But I ain't even finna post that shit because, you know, it'd be some hate on out here on this app, man. I be showing the white folks love, even the racist bitch ass niggas. I be showing them niggas some love, bro. Everybody be like they don't want to show me no love, bro. Why is that, dog? Why don't they want to show me no love, man? Cut on my camera when I say this shit, man. Let me cut on my motherfucking camera when I say this shit, bitch ass niggas. You ain't got fuck with me, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let Uncle Shay Shay freaky ass tell y'all how I feel about it, man. How about that?
I like who like me. Right. I like who like me. Right. I ain't trying to convince you and trace you down and tie you down. Oh, why you don't like me? Bro, not in today's time.
Not ever. Not any fucking time, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Get that shit straight and square off the rip. But I'm just saying, man. Y'all gotta fuck with your boy, man. Stop bullshit, man. Come on, tap in. Fuck with your boy, man. This that water, man. This that pure aqua feed. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming with something that's bringing life to you niggas, man. and niggas ain't trying to fuck with me, bro. But y'all gonna see it, bro. This that drop, nigga. This that shit that had you coming back for days, man. You know what I'm saying? But let's get back to the video, dog.
So that's the part. The other part of this is the meta sort of aspect of this, the wider society. The fact is that black people, you don't deserve your own special word. I'm sorry, you just don't. You don't go around using a word a million times in all sorts of art form and then get all butthurt because someone that you don't particularly like used that same word. I'm sorry, you're not that special. You're really not. And you don't get to get your own special words in the world. Words are there in the dictionary for everyone to use. If the black community didn't do what they did to Shiloh and try to destroy her, none of this would have happened. You made her a millionaire. You made her a millionaire.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. Black people ain't make Shiloh no damn millionaire. Let me get on get drop them out because that's all I need to go to is the fact that this is a motherfucker not even from. He's from like Iran or some shit like that, bro. This nigga not even from here, and he got a nerve to say some shit about what he think. You know what I'm saying? We have made happen here in America, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's all cap when it come down to it. At the end of the day, it's all bullshit and cap. It ain't nothing real behind it. It ain't nothing substantiated. And then say what black people did outside of what. What have we done? Shoot up our neighborhoods, tear up our shit. Oh man, look at some niggas tearing up their shit, man. See, this is why we don't let them in our shit. Bit, get the fuck out of here, bro. I wasn't letting us in y'all shit way before that. You know what I'm saying? So don't sit here and lie to me, nigga, and think that I don't know. Yeah, man, that shit is really wild to me, bro. That shit is wild. Don't make no sense whatsoever, man. But people tend to believe that they got some kind of common sense in this shit. They understand what's going on. I know what y'all blacks are doing. You don't know what the fuck we doing, man. We all trying to just figure that shit out like everybody else, man. But let me tell you what I am tired of, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of bullshit ass cops getting acquitted. I'm tired of racist ass MAGAs. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even want to get into that damn South African shit because like they showing you every day that they have a preference toward white immigrants. Like, this is not about immigrants. It's not none of this shit that we've been seeing happening in America as far as these movements with the Trump getting elected twice. You know what I'm saying? All the racist shit that they done sat there and did over the years, bro. This is not no coincidence. It's not because of the person. It's not because this person did this or this person did that, bro. They don't give a fuck about what a person does because they don't even know what half of these white politicians are doing to their ass, bro. They don't know until it hits their ass right in the fucking face like a ton of bricks. They don't know what the white politicians are doing at all. But as soon as a black person does something out here, bro, they know everything about it. They want to talk about it. They want to break it down. They want to talk about how we ain't shit. Come on, man. Come on, man. Number one, we taking in white refugees. Where was that when these people was doing apartheid on them people out there, man? When was that when they were doing apartheid on them folks, man? When white people were calling themselves Afrikaners. And they was doing these black folks all kind of ways and then lying about it constantly, bro. Just like y'all doing us right now. Constantly, bro. Gaslighting these people into thinking that, oh, everything's fair. I mean, shit, I put you across that little dirty river over there, you know what I'm saying? Where you black folks are going to live and us white folks are going to sit here and farm our lands. This is the fertile land over here. That's the shit end of the hill right there. You go over there and, you know what I'm saying, figure that shit out, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And now we going to say to the descendants of those people, because niggas done got fed up with that shit. Like, you know what? We gonna fuck them up. We gonna kill these niggas. We gonna take our shit back. oh, we're gonna bring them in, come on. But then we ain't gonna do the same to the people that's actively getting their shit took right now over there in Israel. You know what I'm saying? They taking land from these folks because they say the Bible say that that's their land. I'm not, hey, bro. Hey, look. I lean toward belief in Christianity, all that shit. Don't nobody get to stake claim to that shit unless you're gonna really, you know what I'm saying, break it down for real. And y'all want to do that, but then y'all all of a sudden y'all gonna be thinking, oh man, look, it's racist because niggas might have the chance to actually have some land over there, and that we might be the descendants of Israel. We might be the house that y'all keep. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we the ones that scattered amongst all the nations and shit, being treated like shit. Make it make sense, nigga. Your Bible sound like it's talking about a lot of niggas getting done dirty in that mud when it talks about all the dirt. And who the one doing the dirt? Yo pale ass, nigga. Not saying that all white people in general, of course, man. Love y'all white folks out there, bro. But let's be real. A lot of y'all niggas ain't shit. Y'all know y'all ain't shit. Just like it's a lot of black folks that ain't shit. Yeah, we niggas know that when they ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas know that shit. But one thing about, you know what I'm saying, like they say, we don't separate ourselves from our bullshit. That shit that everybody always talk about, we don't separate ourselves from our black trash. Y'all niggas is funny, bro. Y'all glorify Italians for the longest after demonizing them people and calling them worse than niggas. Y'all turned around and made movies on movies on movies about Italians, nigga, Italian gangsters, this and that. Craziness. And you know what? The movies with box office successes, not because black people went to watch them. Ain't enough black people to make something a box office success. It's because white people. Because white people did that shit. That's why I hate when people try to turn around and be like, we glorify this and we uphold the worst of our community. No. That is the American way. The American way is to uphold the criminals, the scammers, the cheats. Because nigga, go look at our business world. Go look at our food. Go look at everything, bro. We being scammed every fucking day in every aspect of life. Why the fuck are we so hell bent on the black part of it? When white folks have been screwing over the whole country for as long as we've been alive, right? As long as anybody, their ancestors go back, I'm pretty sure most people can say in this world that somebody white has screwed them over in some way, shape, or form. You can't always say that about a black person unless you black. And I'm just saying, because a lot of us are not around each other. We're not around a lot of other people, bro. I'm just saying that white people can't never say they've been screwed over by black folks. I'm just saying, like, let's be real. It's a good chunk of, you know what I'm saying, white people that have never even been in vicinity of a black person yet. They have fatigue about us. How you fatigue, my nigga? You ain't never been around us, but you fatigued. Stupid ass shit y'all talking about out here, man. Get off the gas, bro. Get off the fucking gas with that dumb ass shit, man. I'm saying that how I feel, bro. I ain't gonna sugarcoat nothing for nobody today. Cause black fatigue, that's a bunch of bullshit. It ain't nothing racist, nigga, these days. Everybody is defending racism left and right because the black people deserve it and some shit, man. You got niggas out here talking about, you know what I'm saying? We really do be saying all this messed up stuff, man. Okay. We say all this messed up stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because we tired of, you know what I'm saying, not being able to get the loan we need, man. We tired of not being able to do this, and that, and the third. Shit that most of us don't have control over at all. It ain't like we going to the black bank to go get that shit. We ain't going to the black grocery store to get our food, nigga. We're not going to the black institution to learn shit, man. Even HBCUs done shit. Boy, them motherfuckers about white as hell now, man. They black in practice. In spirit, the motherfuckers about white as hell. Greeks and all that shit all on there just talking crazy. But man, we gonna I'm gonna let Dr. Richie, man, cause I know some niggas hate my nigga Dr. Richie, so I'm gonna play him. He a real, yeah, man. He a real one. We gonna go on here and let him talk to y'all about some black fatigue, man. Cause you know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas, man. I don't know if I got much more for you, man. I'll be all you know what I'm saying? Bunch of hating ass niggas on here, man. Don't fuck with shit, you know what I'm saying? When it's real, it's coming from the heart. They don't fuck with it, man. But guess what? It's definitely gonna it's definitely up, nigga. It's gonna be up. Salute to Dr. Richie, man. Let me go to the channel real quick, man. Cause homie always got some good content, man. Real talk, bro. I'm looking for the name, man. Cause this is all in fair use. As always, man. It's always in good. It's always in fair use, man. What's the name of this? Okay, yeah, indisputable with Dr. Richie, Dr. Rashard Richie. Man, y'all go subscribe to that, man. Fuck with it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Real nigga.
The term black fatigue to describe their racism. Here it is.
The woman who called a 5-year-old a racial slur. My first impression after watching the video, a little bit of white trash. I have to be honest, the kid was 5. I have worked with 5-year-olds for the last 15 years. Absolutely everything they do is out of pocket. They're like little unhinged drunk people. Nothing they do makes sense. A 5-year-old is capable of rifling through somebody's bag and taking things that don't belong to them. Ask any kindergarten teacher. But I realize why so many people are wanting to defend this, because Black fatigue is real. I think society as a whole is there. We are just so unbelievably fed up with the ghetto ratchet behavior, entitlement, the victimhood, that they want to praise this woman. But what she did is not praiseworthy. But also on the same hand, please remember that every day that us white people get on this app, we get called racial slurs every single day. So if you don't want to be called a racial slur, you also have to stop calling people racial slurs. You can't talk out of both sides of your mouth.
I have more videos. She's not the only one trending under
Dr. Richie.
black fatigue.
Hold on, Dr. Richie, because I gotta say something about that white bitch. Yeah, man. Yeah, nigga, when they see a black man, they already know it. They ready to run. You know what I'm saying? Check this out. First off, in my opinion, bro, niggas get called niggas every day on this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Now, all this shit, like number one, it's got past being called nigga though. But we deal with racial slurs talking about every day. Yeah, like man, like welcome to our world, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? To hear yourself say, oh, you can't talk out both sides of your mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like, so when does the racial slur shit stop? So black people supposed to not ever say nothing about white people, even though we've been literally talked about by white people and had a word that could be used against us for years and years, bro. Like I remember anytime, like, bro, like you could be cool with a white person, bro, for a good little minute, bro. But when you piss that motherfucker off, boy, that motherfucker get the gurn all over the gurn. Just, you know what I'm saying? Just growling and shit, bro. Like, is you a bobcat or what, little nigga? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on, bro? We gonna sit here and act like because black people in a real, very, I want to say very short, recent amount of time have gone pretty unhinged on certain shit on the internet, bro. Like, this ain't no shit that's been 20 years in the making, 30 years in the making, bro. I don't remember when I was a kid, black folks out here calling white folks snow roaches or any of the other little shit that they saying that they be going to name is, oh, these slurs, man, slurs, they call us crackers and honkies. Bro, honky, I ain't never heard a nigga say honky outside of a movie. I never heard a nigga say cracker outside of a movie, bro. I've never, man, them crackers over there just, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had heard old school say cracker before, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, that shit be like, man, yeah, that nigga living in the 70s, bro. Like, that nigga ain't living in no damn time that we living in, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, for the most part, like, even the shit that they be saying on the TikToks and shit, I ain't never heard that be said in real life. Like, outside of TikTok, I ain't never heard nobody call no white folks colonizers, pale roaches, none of that shit, dog. I ain't never heard nobody do none of that shit, man. I'm talking about real nigga activities, like no black folks out here or seeing any of this shit, bro. So the fact that white people really feel like they're getting called racial slurs every day, how? Like, how the fuck is we calling y'all racial slurs every day? Every day we doing this? Every day? Nah. Y'all out of line, man. Man, what's up with Joe Cool, man? Yeah, man. We talk about black fatigue and some more shit, man. Like, for real, bro. It's black fatigue, man. Like, only people that should be tired of niggas is niggas. That's it. The rest of you bitch ass niggas ain't got a reason to be mad about nothing, bro. Go get mad at the white folks that keep creating a lot of these damn problems that we facing right now. Go get mad at your people. Don't worry about me and mine, bro. Don't worry about me and mine. Let us make it. All right. If you got black fatigue, keep it to yourself. I promise you. Cause yeah, niggas is tired of niggas, bro. You know what I'm saying? I will say that. But we got a reason. We live amongst each other. We know the shit that's going on. And I feel like the niggas who got to that point where they start feeling like, hey, man, I'm better than y'all sorry ass niggas. I done got a little money. I done got this and that. And it came up and shit. Now, y'all have really helped perpetuate this old stereotype of this black fatigue and how white people should really get tired of it. Because, man, y'all seen the video I played earlier. Oh, if you haven't, Joe, I know you might just came in and shit. But, man, I was playing a video where these motherfuckers got to talking about, oh, man, look at all the shit we go through, and then turn around and here go a black person. Yeah, they right, man. Black fatigue and all that shit and woo. You know what I'm saying? Like, black people always saying this crazy shit about white folks. Bro, that shit is on the fucking internet, bro. That shit is on the internet, bro. Like, and don't get me wrong, even in real life, it's been some times where I done had some crazy conversations with the partners about white folks in general. You know what I'm saying? Because we have our stereotypes, most definitely. But I done also been in the vicinity, like, because you know what I'm saying? Like, I hate when white people act like they so timid and shy and scared to say some shit. Oh, we can't say nigga, man. Y'all, why not? Why not? I've definitely been around plenty of white boys that wasn't afraid to talk say a racial joke. But hey, you might punch me in the face for this one. Hold on. And just say some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, boy, like I said before, every time a white person that you never pissed off a white person when I was growing up, I'm talking about y'all could have been like this. You and the white boy could have been like, we've been on the baseball team, on the football team. You done went to that nigga parents' house. You done came to your people's house. Get that nigga mad. And then get the grr all over the place, boy. Be like, damn, this racist ass bitch ass nigga. I thought we was past. I didn't think we'd do some shit like this. Like, just get the gurring at me, nigga. Like, got me fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Now you got whoop a nigga ass that you really feel like was in your, and the friendship never be the same after you beat their ass up. They really thought they could fuck with you. They could beat you up and they could do this and that and the third. I'm just saying, bro. I ain't just talking from experience. I am really just talking from experience. But I done seen this shit from other people, not just me doing it. I done seen other people go through this shit, bro. Like, white people not that scared, bro, to say the N-word, bro. White people not scared to say that shit, bro. Down here in the South, motherfuckers will say it, bro. I'm sure up north where Joe at, I'm sure it's motherfuckers. The Italianos know they saying nigga. You niggas trying to copy our shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't tell me that the motherfuckers ain't saying the N-word or scared to say the N-word or they being policed so hard that they getting tired of feeling like only one person can say this and only one person can do racial slur. Man, get the fuck out of here, bro. Every racial slur I know came from a white person. I had white people tell me, nigga, they naming out all the racial slurs. I'm like, damn. Shit, you get cool with a white person, bro, they will literally sit there and just get to shooting out shit. Bro, like, man, like, it's wild. It's really wild, bro. Like, the amount of shit that, I mean, and this is, we as kids, bro. Ain't no telling what a nigga thinking as an adult, because, of course, as an adult, you going to downplay all that shit. Oh, no, man, that ain't us, man. We don't talk like that. We don't do, how the fuck my damn classmates know some of the shit they know? Had to get it from their parents, their cousins, somebody, bro. Fuck is y'all talking about, man? Everybody acting like they so goody two shoes on the internet and shit. Man, fuck all that, bro. Like, black fatigue. Black fatigue for what, man? We shoot up each other. We tear up our neighborhoods. Get the fuck out of here with that dumbass shit, man.
Here it is.
If I'm not allowed to blame you for all of my life's problems, then you're not allowed to blame me for yours.
When I first got before I got on TikTok.
Bitch, shut up. Hold on right quick. So she gonna say if I'm not allowed to, now first off, I don't know why everybody instantly thinks that when the black people are talking about white people, man, we really like, bro, because what's the real fatigue should be government fatigue, bro. You know how much we have done, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know how much we have done to deal with when it comes to the government, bro. Like, the white man is blamed because the white man runs the government. If the white man, look, bro, if it was a black man running the government, I'm talking about really black people controlling the government, niggas would be mad at niggas. Niggas be like, you dirty ass niggas doing your own people dirty, bro. What kind of stupid ass shit is that? Like, going crazy on niggas right now. You know what I'm saying? It'll be a consensus, I would think, amongst every hood, suburb, you know what I'm saying, neighborhood, all that shit. That is literally something wrong with these niggas that's running this country. And guess what? White people, you really have a reason to have a gripe with your country, because guess what? They done lied to you every fucking step of the way. Number one, you already had the leg up with whiteness, but because you didn't have property, you couldn't sit in on some of the decision makers when it came to making this country. You know what I'm saying? They said, let's lock in a whole bunch of wealthy niggas. You know, and I don't mean niggas, you know what I'm saying, y'all. But you know what I'm saying? Let's lock in a whole bunch of wealthy white people in a room and let's discuss some shit. And not everybody that they wanted in the first place came into this situation. You know what I'm saying? So they really took a portion of the rich people, the rich white men, and put them in a room and decided, hey, let's create some shit. And we're going to say that it has everybody else in mind. But does it really when you don't have everybody in the fucking room? Like, let's be honest, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying. I don't even understand how people be trying to make this shit seem like it's super patriotic what we did. But these motherfuckers ran a coup. These motherfuckers ran a coup to start this country. Rebel did some gangsta ass shit. You know what I'm saying, bro? This is not no gentlemanly patriotic shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? And if it, I mean, well, let's just say it is. It is some gentlemanly patriotic shit. Then all the thugs on the street been patriots for the longest, bro. Cause shit, we ain't doing nothing but what we done been taught and saying, bro. Cause technically that's what it is. All that shit that these motherfuckers did to create this country is the same shit they telling us it's fucked up. Oh, it's fucked up. You can't. Don't you go against your country. Don't call out anything that we're doing and blah blah blah. Pay your taxes. Give a damn how well you're represented. All that shit, the shit that they hated from these British people across the water. I guess it was just easier to fight them people because they would cross the water the whole time. And now, while we being a minority here, you know what I'm saying? He's like, you know what? Let's lock down on these black folks because they're the most rebellious. They're the ones that's kind of calling out shit the more out of everybody else. Let's lock down on these motherfuckers. And now, since they can't do that and they had to kind of let shit go, you know what I'm saying, do the course as much on their own, which I still tell you, people think that this shit ended in 1965. It did not. 1970s, 1980s, 1990s, some of the most dirtiest policies came about each one of those decades, man. When it comes from, you know what I'm saying, the individualism, the destroying of the US dollar, the destroying of business, taking businesses out of the inner cities and moving them out to the burbs and different places like that. Not too far from them, you know what I'm saying, out in the outskirts. So now the people in the city got to drive out to go to a job. People in the burbs already 20-some minutes away. You know what I'm saying? 10-some minutes away. Man, like, this shit was strategic in so many ways, shape, or form. The 80s playing more drugs because they was already doing it. I mean, the war on drugs started in the fucking 60s. But it was too much unity. Shit, you had activists saying, say no to drugs, bro. You had niggas that were really cool to a lot of people, even though a lot of them are still doing them. Still doing the drugs, man. Man, shout out to y'all, though, man, because I ain't going to lie. You got the laws on your ass 24/7 trying to take you out. I get it. I get why they got to shoot them up something. It's sniff them a little something, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, bro, that shit was out there was a part of the detriment of our leaders. Then turned around became a detriment of our people with not only drugs coming into the community, but also gangs, you know what I'm saying? And we can easily say that the CIA might have had a part in all of that. All of that. That's our government. So if anything should be we all should be tired of is the government. Because black people in general, y'all can name out a list of things that they have done to us. But white people, man, it's plenty of times, like I don't want to say it was back in the 40s and 50s. Plenty of people were coming up abducted in many places in the Midwest and shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of it has been, you know what I'm saying, whistleblowed to be CIA abductions, experiments on people and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And that shit was going back to the late 1800s and shit when they was just kidnapping random folks for science purposes. And you know what I'm saying? That was plenty of white people that just went up missing for no reason. Nobody know what happened to Meemaw, Paw, you know what I'm saying, Little Billy, you know what I'm saying, Sally Mae. We don't know what happened to them motherfuckers, bro. You know what I'm saying? But white people have never gave a fuck enough to be like, you know what? Let's talk about this shit right here. And it's some white people, don't get me wrong. My bad. I'm not trying to put all white people in a box, y'all. But let's just be real. A lot of them are complicit with allowing this shit to keep going on and continuing. And you want to use us as the scapegoat. Want to use a nigga like me. Why? But let's continue. Let me play this video, man. Let me play the video. See what Granny got to say now, man.
I thought that racism was only white people being racist. I was so wrong. It makes me sad because there are so many black people that are racist, and this black fatigue, it's real. We're tired of it. All these dear white women, dear white people.
Black fatigue is real. Everybody is tired of black people, but it's two specific types of black people that everyone is tired of. Number one, everybody is tired of loud, ghetto, and ratchet, and violent, and mean, and angry all the time. Everybody is.
I can say a lot of niggas are tired of niggas like you too, man. Let's just be real. Cause like, I hate a nigga that sassy like a black woman, man. I can deal with it with my I can deal with it with my actual women. You know, they got a vagina and whatnot. But you sassy Negroes, bro. Let me tell you something, man. You sassy Negroes, bro. I'm sick of y'all niggas. Go ahead, though. I ain't gonna cut them off too much. And as far as white guilt, man, I want to say white guilt. That was a time George Floyd, you know what I'm saying? A lot of the activism that was the Black Lives Matters and shit after Black Lives, really before Black Lives Matter, when the hands up, don't shoot movement. I think white guilt was happening a lot around these times from that 5-year span. Maybe even you can say when Obama got elected to a certain degree, but I feel like it was a lot of pushback from the other side of white people. So I don't know if it was that much guilt or not, but I do think 2020 was the peak of white guilt, and white guilt has no longer. It's not like I don't even think white people feel guilty about shit no more. And they mind is like, why do I need to feel guilty? I didn't do none of that boo, and you're not a slave, and blah 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 blah. Even though it's literally people being killed, lynched, discriminated against, all that shit right now. It's literally double standards being played right in front of our face. We got social media that can literally record everything all day, every day. And all it takes is somebody to put two and two together. So that's the part where black people have never, you know what I'm saying, been able to completely get over the situation because we have media putting all our trauma in our face all day, every day. Like, there's no other people who, like, and especially when I'm talking about the hood people, man, right now, you know what I'm saying, whose trauma is used to sell, you know what I'm saying, products in such a crazy way, like the black community in the ghettos. You know what I'm saying? Our trauma, bro. And if you want to talk about all black people, nigga, I'm pretty sure we just months away from the next slave movie. The next back in the days when white folks was racist movie. You know what I'm saying? Sinners just came out not too long ago. I give it some months, bro. We gonna get another one. Whatever happened to that movie where they were talking about reversing the roles and they were gonna have white slaves, they were gonna have black people cracking whips on them. It was supposed to be called Cracker. I seen that. I don't know if it was a fake trailer or what. But I thought it was a real movie. Shit never came out, right? Because there's no investment, there's no interest in depicting white people that way. Why would they? And the sad part about it, white people been slaves. They say it all the fucking time, right? We can literally make the movie how the Italians were treated in New Orleans, how the Irish were treated in New York. You know what I'm saying? The Jewish people in New York, all across the country. Really, you talking shit, Jews, man. You know what I'm saying? But what they want to give us, Holocaust. What they want to give us when it comes to Jews, Holocaust, that shit. And when it comes to the Irish, the potato famine in Ireland. You know what I'm saying? The Italians, we getting monster movies. We getting treated how they were getting treated in Italy and shit like that. In the crime families and how they do the darker Sicilians and you know what I'm saying? I don't get it, man. Like we not getting nowhere with that shit, bro. We're not getting nowhere at all, man. Real talk. Black fatigue, man. I call it bullshit.
Is tired of them. Nobody wants to deal with them. Even other black people do not want to deal with these people. You know when you see them in public, you know when they're going to give you attitude at the CVS. Everybody knows it and they want to avoid it. The second group.
Hold on, before you get to the second group, I just gotta give him the biggest Jewel Coon award. You know what I'm saying? Let's go in, right? You a coon like Condoleezza Rice. You a coon, can't forget about Kanye. So let's let him continue.
Group of black people that everybody is tired of is this sort of like fake black bougie intelligentsia who kind of like walks around telling everybody how they're supposed to think or speak or act.
Shit. Damn, boy, he just described his motherfucking self. And you see, God will do it too, bro. Hold on, let me put myself back up here real quick. God will do that, boy. God will make you think you talking about everybody else, but you talking about your motherfucking self, boy. Real talk, man. You know what I'm saying? That's how God works, man. That's how God works right there, man. Hey, man, dog. Let me let this shit go and continue, dog.
Act when it comes to anything black. These are the most privileged black people in the world. These people have built enormous platforms and have so much money, and yet they are.
Yeah, if there's still something, I don't know. He probably gonna say talking about a race because that's what he gotta lean it in on. He don't want niggas talking about race because he's a big white man grifter. He wants to grift off them gay ass white niggas, open up that booty hole for him and shit, man. Yeah, the racist ones too. He don't want the regular ass fruity gay niggas that, you know what I'm saying, might like or want to fuck with black folks genuinely. He want them racist motherfuckers that want to fuck them in the ass real hard, tear their shit up. Crazy ass man, dog, right there, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Because these niggas don't mind being fetishized and shit, bro. Like, real talk, bro. A lot of these motherfuckers, especially these conservatives, bro, be having the most kinks. Be having the most. I don't like OnlyFans. Spend the most money on OnlyFans. Shit, don't make no sense, bro. They don't. They're a walking contradiction every time, man. And when I get on some more shit later on, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Old Trumpy, you know, he's finna be a part of that some more shit. Man, just the fact that people will sit here and allow this man to do the contradictions in their face, just let me know that people don't care about being lied to. They only want to feel a certain type of way. As long as they feel a certain type of way, everything's okay. But the moment that, you know what I'm saying, that feeling goes away, that's when the lies matter. That's when all that shit, you know what I'm saying? That's why I say shit. I'd rather call that shit out in real time, bro. Say fuck it, man. I don't care how a nigga gonna feel about it. I ain't here to make you feel good, man. Hopefully you feel what's right, dog. And you know what I'm saying, you act on that. But hey man. Oh, black fatigue, bro. Black fatigue got me, a black man like me, angry today. I'm gonna show y'all some black anger. I'm gonna do the normal black angry man trope for y'all today. How about that? You know what I'm saying? Let's go there.
They're still perpetual victims all the time.
Dr. Richie, don't talk to him, man. I'll be right
That was
back.
Rob Smith. Rob Smith, while talking against Black people, is somehow a victim of Black people. He is just as ridiculous in real life as he was on that short video segment of himself. You can actually check it out. I debated him. It was a while ago. He never came back on the program. Rob, I welcome you to come back anytime, dear brother. We can debate this if you would like. Please don't wear that ugly ass tank top when you come. All right. There are some people that actually know what Black fatigue means, the origin of it, and they responded. Here it is.
My mutual Marie made a video talking about Black fatigue, and I wanted to piggyback off what she was saying. Because it's wild to me how non-Black people swear up and down they're just so tired of Black people. Tired of hearing about racism and anti-Blackness. Tired of being called out. Tired of Black voices, Black issues, Black content, yada, yada, yada. Just so tired. But somehow y'all are never too tired or fatigued to steal from them. And you weren't even too fatigued to steal the term Black fatigue.
Thank you. Thank you for this. This is incredible information. And I had never actually heard of the term, but I'm like, this makes sense. Like, what else could Black fatigue mean other than Black fatigue, right? So for now, Black fatigue to go viral on this app and have it mean like what one racist white woman said about how she's tired of hearing about talk about racism is maybe the most like ironically disgusting, dehumanizing, hateful of this term.
Madam, you're a damn genius. Out of all of the commentary, you stopped and you said maybe Black fatigue means Black fatigue. It's a book, Mary Frances Winters. Put it up, full mass. Let's talk about the 2020 Mary Frances Winters Black Fatigue book, best-selling author. How Racism Erodes the Mind, Body, and Spirit is what the book posits. Mary Frances Winters writes, Black fatigue is a vital resource for Black and non-Black people who are looking for ways to heal, learn, and have productive and supportive conversations about racial injustice and trauma. To move forward, we need to know where we came from and where we are. Black fatigue is the foundation from which we can begin to imagine a better world together. The book highlights the history of white supremacist, racist systems that led to Black intergenerational fatigue. It focuses on the impact of Black fatigue on Blacks and on Black society. The racist system is not just literally killing Black people, it's tearing the nation apart. And that's
big facts, man. And that's what's so crazy about it. That these racists so racist, they ain't even got enough mind sense in them. You know what I'm saying? They just call that shit white fatigue. Cause no, we gotta invoke Black people to anger. We gotta invoke them into, you know what I'm saying some shit. So let's call it Black fatigue, knowing that Black fatigue should mean that in itself. Black fatigue, Black people being tired of what? It could mean a multitude of things. It could be us being tired of the white racist systems, like this book is gonna go and break down and shit, like they, you know what I'm saying, was talking about just a minute ago. But also, it could just mean, you know what I'm saying, just Black tiredness. That's why rest is revolutionary, man. To be like, fuck it, I'm not finna participate in the system. I'm chilling. It's the most revolutionary thing you can possibly do in today's day and age. Because we all been convinced that we have to be a part of this. We have to grind. We have to get it. Money. Black rest is revolutionary, man. Real talk. I ain't gonna lie, I got that from Conscious Lee, man. Salute to that nigga, man. I don't agree with him on everything, but I fucks with him on that. Black rest is definitely revolutionary, man. Do not let these people work you to death, man. Cause that's all you good for in this system. Salute the big pressure, man. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but yeah, Black rest is revolutionary, man. Real talk. And Black fatigue, it's some bullshit if you're not talking about Black fatigue and how Black people are fatigued with everything when it comes to the system, our own people, everything. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's when it makes sense. I don't give a damn about no white people. You can't have no Black fatigue, nigga. I don't give a damn about 60 years or nothing. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about 200 years, nigga. Ain't no 60 years, bro, that we Black people have been that much of a detriment on all of society that white people get to say, oh yeah, man, we're so tired of Black people and they shit. Boy, get the fuck out of here with that shit. Cause most of this shit is social media, man. I must say this, bro. Most of this shit is social media, bro. It's not real. Like I say, I've never seen a white person be called a cracker in real life. I've never seen a white person be called a honky in real life. Even when I call them, I'll be like a white motherfucker or some shit, and I ain't finna be like, oh, cracker ass, cracker. Like, shit, boy, that shit seemed weird as fuck, bro, to even say. That shit was some 70s shit, bro. We passed that, bro. We passed the crackers and honkies and name calling shit, bro. I'll call a white person nigga before I call him a goddamn cracker. I'll tell you that ASAP.
That's the dynamic that so many of our brothers and sisters who don't quite look like me precisely miss. And it is up to the brothers and sisters who get it, who are allies in this fight, to educate them as well. Because there is no, this is what I stand by when a student is bullied because of racism. Obviously that student, that Black student, brown student, etc., that student is a victim, yes. But the educators who allow the white students to do so are in a way also making those white students victims too. These are all children and they should be taught, and they deserve better than adults who would allow that kind of culture to permeate in the school system. So everybody loses is her point in the book when racism prevails. All right, Jack's thoughts here.
I damn near lost my mind when Rob Smith came walking on the screen, just like, oh yes, I don't like them either. Oh yes, I'm one of the good ones. Like here he goes, man. Like, yes, people are tired. People have been tired. I mean, honestly, this whole thing is kind of hilarious right now, at least to me, just watching, because it's not new. You know, people been tired. They've been tired of Black people. They've been tired of it. We're tired of you all asking. We've already given you so much, and you're still complaining.
That's the whole fucking point, bro. That's my whole point, bro. When have white people not been tired? When have white people not been tired of niggas, bro? And I want anybody in the comment, if you in the comment section right now, that one person, nigga, you answer this question. When have white people not been tired? When have they, please, I need to know. Because I'm trying to figure it out. They've always been that. They've always been tired of us. When the moment that, hey, you know what? We got to let them, you know what I'm saying, come into our schools. With the Supreme Court ruled in their favor. When you talk about massive riots, talking about, you know what I'm saying, yeah, they weren't tearing up shit, but in a way, I mean, you throwing shit at people and this shit is kind of making the whole place messy because it's trash all over the place. They got to get picked up. You kind of tearing up your schools and shit just because, yeah, niggas get to, you know what I'm saying, be up here, you know what I'm saying, and go to our school now. It's wild, bro. That's what I'm saying. This is what made suburbs. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about white fatigue. Cause as soon as it didn't take nothing for them to be fatigued with niggas, bro. All they had to do was say, "Yep, they can come in our neighborhood," and the motherfuckers moved. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying all of them, of course. Nah, everybody couldn't afford to move, but niggas moved quick. So like, yeah, I'm just trying to figure that shit out, man. I'm gonna let this shit finish real quick. I got one more video for us, man, and I'm gonna slide on out, man. You know what I'm talking about?
Take it to TikTok. I mean, there's really not that much for me to say about this other than I got a kick out of Rob Smith. And, we just got to keep on striving, keep on moving forward. And, at the end of the day, these people have long lost this war. The cat's not going back in the bag. The country's going to continue to get more brown and more gay, and women are going to continue to make money and, the likes. So it is what it is.
Brother, more gay. Well, let's not hope that, man. Let's not hope that. I'm tired of that shit right there. That's why I was just talking about sassy niggas, man. I'm tired of sassy ass niggas, man. But damn. Oh my goodness. Nigga said it's gonna get more gay. We don't need that, brother. I don't even know if he a brother. I don't know what he, you know what I'm saying? A little beige, man. He might be fruity as damn self. See what Big Pressure got to say, man. I'm tired of niggas behaving too. It's black people, then it's niggas. It's a difference. Not the white people, nigga. It's not the white people, man. Even one of the good ones is a damn nigga. And that's the problem. That's the problem. If white people understood the difference, man, we would really have conversations about this shit. But they don't. And they've shown it time and time again. But you know that more than I mean, you in Mississippi, man. So shit. I'm just saying, like, shit, I get it. Niggas, and I would say that in the beginning when I started this live. Black people are the only people that got a right to be fatigued by any damn thing. Fuck what white people feeling, man. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. I got to say that because fuck how they feeling, man. What you mean that you fatigued? This niggas really going through this shit. Really having to deal with niggas, like you say, every day. Black folks having to deal with niggas every day. Shit, never know. You know what I'm saying? You never know what you're gonna deal with, man. Yeah, bro. Let me find this last video, man. Talk about these South Africans, man. Cause we're gonna have a lot more racist motherfuckers over here, man. They want a particular type of white people. I'm just trying to figure it out. I'm trying to let y'all know. These, you know what I'm saying? They want a certain type of nigga, bro. I mean, not what certain type of nigga, but certain type of white person. Of course, they want a certain type of nigga as well. Man, black people got a bad rap when they decided they didn't want to work for free no more. Like all that other shit, man. I get what you're saying, cause yeah, I'm not gonna sit there and say that a nigga doing some crazy shit don't look bad on us as a whole. But let's just be real. Them white folks don't give a damn if every last one of us was on point doing our shit and to the best of our ability. They still gonna be coming for us. They gonna still say that we a detriment on society. This is nothing new. This is nothing new at all. This shit is so old, man. it's funny that we even falling for some of the new shit that they trying to come. I ain't even say this new, but some of the old shit they trying to come up with or tap back into. Because when it ain't nothing, you know what I'm saying? They always been talking about how they've taught us that we racist, that we this, and that, and the third, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? White people been talking that shit, bro. But used to be, most people didn't even care enough to engage in the conversation. But now we starting to see a lot more people engaging in the conversation. And hey, I ain't gonna lie, I'm seeing motherfuckers really want to be fatigued with niggas. And, hey, that's cool, but it's just like, where you stay at? Who you around for real? You really around black folks? If so, I might can get where you coming from. If you know what I'm saying, lost some people, this, that, and the third. Like, but none of these people explaining that shit. They talk about ghetto acting shit on social media, shit that you choose to watch. Like, well, we're not failing to realize about all this shit is that they don't mind using all that ghetto ass shit if it helps blow up their shit. They gonna do their little TikTok dance. And they don't say that some ghetto black girl created. They gonna do their little trends and shit. But when it comes to time to do the, you know what I'm saying, to actually deal with the consequences that come with a lot of that shit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, because or I ain't gonna say the consequences, just the negativity that's also around that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because these same people that got that creativity, a lot of times, they ghetto as hell, have attitudes, this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? So I find it bullshit that people try to act like you can get one without the other. Don't look at the best of us and then try to sit there and judge us off the worst of us. And then at the same time, blow up and get monetized and shit off the shit that we doing. Shit, man. Let me go and cue up the old the trail ride bit real quick, man. Cue her up real quick. You know what I'm saying? Because she can't be fucked with, nigga. At all. And that's real, man. That shit that's been going on in our community, nigga. Like, it ain't new. But let's go and share this, man. I'm gonna let this play a little bit. I'm gonna play the whole video, but and salute to Reese Waters, man. You know what I'm saying? Political commentary and comedian, man. Y'all go subscribe to that nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's all in fair use.
Narrative that South Africa is a country going through some civil war.
And then secondly, within the internal borders of South Africa, it really has created a lot of division. It's almost as though President Trump has gone out of his way to sow internal division.
No, not sowing internal division, not Trump. He must mean Obama. This must have been something that Obama did, because far be it for Trump to be creating internal division in foreign countries. We can't even agree that he's done that here. But just in case you're wondering, hey, shout out to all of the subscribers and members here on the channel. Don't forget to like the video and share if you can. I'm Reese Waters, and this is Racist of the Week, where we explore the stupidity and hypocrisy of discrimination in hopes we can build a more perfect union. And also laugh. As usual, I would like to thank today's sponsor, Racism. And of course, if you have any nominees, you can drop them in the comments. You can email me at admin@reesewaters.com. Today's nominee, and a frequent nominee. Maybe you might be changing the name of this thing. Congratulations to the Trump administration.
So apparently, the Orange Buffoons administration granted more than 50 white South Africans refugee status in the United States. Are they coming to take our jobs?
Oh, no. We gonna get there. We definitely gonna get there. I'm gonna have to slow cook this one, because this one of those that I gotta make sure I don't blow my top. I want to hit everything. This administration has gone and done it and brought in white South Africans in the midst of mass deportation.
Many of us, our families, have had a journey not that different from the journey that you are embarking on today. My own father was born in Europe and had to leave his country when Hitler came in the 1930s, and made his way to South America first and then eventually to the United States. So he is an immigrant who actually, was able to benefit from the many blessings of this country. And one of the reasons that I really wanted to go and work for the government is because I wanted to give back to this country that really brought freedom to my family.
And apparently come full circle by recreating the country you left. Is that where you were going to go with that? That's what makes sense to me. My only disappointment is that Morgan Freeman didn't show up. I thought Morgan Freeman was going to show up and ask them about the Springboks. What, nobody saw Invictus? Just me? It was just me and Matt Damon. And nobody watched Invictus. They actually made this a thing. White South Africans granted refugee status by Trump administration arrive in the U.S. A flight carrying a group of 59 white South Africans granted refugee status in the U.S. by the Trump administration.
Yeah, I know. It's 59. It's only 59 people, man. Come on, bro. What is 59 South Africans going to hurt? They were probably really getting prosecuted. Now, I'm probably not necessarily, I ain't going to even argue with you. It might be true that they might have been really getting prosecuted or whatever. You know what I'm saying? People having to kill their ass and shit. You know what I'm saying? But let's be honest, man. The reason that they even got the smoke coming their way in the first place is because they was running the apartheid regime. And even after they ended apartheid, they still have a segregated South Africa for the most part. Them folks are fighting for their land every day. So, and if you really literally at war, like the black dude said in the beginning of the clip, the preview part of the clip, you at war, shit, don't get mad. Hey, don't get mad, bro. We at war for our shit. You know what I'm saying? That's how it go. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, you oppress them people for, yeah, like the white boy said black people been doing for 60 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, it's probably longer than that, but I know it's been a good little minute that they was running Africa, you know what I'm saying, with impunity. The Dutch people who moved to Africa and got political influence in a major way, to the point where there's some debates I do want to show on here at some point in time where, like, back in the 60s, they had kids from all over Africa debating, and literally the person from South Africa is a white guy. And that he wasn't scared to say nigga at all. Because, I mean, that's what you call niggas. Niggas. It's crazy, you know what I'm saying? Once we decide to socially accept that nigga is a bad thing, and that, hey, niggas gonna say it, but that's niggas, man. They do their thing. What's the problem? What's the problem, man? Like I say, niggas ain't saying crackers like that. They ain't saying no damn honky. Nobody saying that shit, bro. Like, nobody saying all that shit like that. And you notice that I haven't said any of the Chinese or Jewish ones, because that really get your ass out of there. You know what I'm saying? All these other ones we say don't mean nothing. They mean nothing.
Arrived at Washington Dulles Airport in Virginia on Monday. U.S. Deputy Secretary of State Christopher Landau and Department of Homeland Security Deputy Secretary Troy Edgar welcomed the group at the airport. Landau told the new arrivals, "We respect what you have had to deal with these last few years." He noted that many of them are farmers and said they would hopefully bloom in the U.S. Yes, that is right. You guys this was for the farmers, right? This was for the farmers, despite what the farmers are going through here in America. Yeah, those of you who are farmers, I got a little something for you. Best of luck.
But some folks who aren't feeling Trump's optimism right now are American farmers, and they are stuck in the middle of all of this.
Frank, who did you vote for president?
Mr. Trump.
Right?
Trump. Mr. Trump.
If the election were today, Frank, would you vote for Donald Trump?
No way. Couldn't happen. No.
You voted for President Trump. So now, in this moment, you say you're in a free fall. What is your message to him?
Well, let me hear the message first. Hold on.
So I'm off the Trump train. Where I'm going for now is I got to protect my business.
Island, a wheat farmer who says he's lost 400.
You didn't think that, you know what I'm saying, maybe you could have protected your business with Kamala? I guess not. You know what I'm saying? And that's Kamala's fault. Maybe she didn't articulate herself better enough, man. Maybe the increased taxes just scared everybody away. But shit, seems like a lot of businesses right now, shit is everything up and down, man. And the stock market is looking great again, but shit, I feel like all that shit is stock manipulation, man. So not many people bought in and switched stocks and shit during that whole little crash that we was having. All that shit is, you know what I'm saying, manipulation, man. All of a sudden, him and China can make a deal, which usually the deal is usually what was already on the table. It's not even making a real deal. It's just accepting the terms. Bullshit.
$100,000 since Trump took office.
I think there was a lot of people who voted for him that want to stay loyal to him, but it's going to get to the point where financially, if it's between supporting the president or losing your family farm.
You voted for the president?
Yes, I did.
And do you support these policies which might be hurting farmers like you?
Right now, we're the ones that are taking the hit.
I think he's sort of backstabbing the main people who got him into office in the Midwest, and he just left us down.
And by the way, we will get there, but first, I need to talk to the Latino community and specifically the Latinos for Trump. We were lied to, we were misrepresented. No, you weren't. No, you weren't. He told you exactly what it was. And this tells me that he told you exactly what.
Like I said before, man, it's not about, you know what I'm saying? It's not about immigrants. It's not about manufacturing jobs. It's not about none of this shit. It's not about the economy. Man, it's about, you know what I'm saying, the white folks and the black folks, man. Sad to say, man. I hate to say it, bro, but that's what it is. Them folks know, like, hey, whatever we can do to separate ourselves more, because we losing numbers. We got motherfuckers that's out here, you know what I'm saying, not having babies. Meanwhile, every other demographic of people, from the Hispanics to the blacks, everybody, the Asians, baby. Well, I think Asians, the birth rate kind of low a little bit too. But the blacks and the Hispanics, man, we out here fucking and having babies. They not so much. I ain't saying that they don't, because of course I went to my son, white teammate birthday party. He was born around the same time as my son. He was turning 5. So yeah. That's the soccer coach right now hitting me up in the group chat.
What it was. I would also like to holler at the rank and file MAGAs. You know, the MAGAs who told us that it wasn't about racism, it was about securing our border. The America First anti-immigration MAGAs. Where y'all at? I need to know. Where y'all at?
It's a divisive move.
Thank you, Mr. Trump.
Especially given that Trump has been blocking refugee admissions from the rest of the world. Two of the sources, who requested anonymity as they were sharing internal plans, said their aim is to fly the initial cohort of around 50 Afrikaners into Washington Dulles International Airport in Virginia.
It was like an answered prayer.
Life coach Katia Beeden is administrator of a website that seeks to help white South Africans take up Trump's offer.
We've been forgotten. It's very hard for us to travel. It's very hard for us to get visas. So to suddenly hear that a country like the United States is offering us refugee status was a really big deal. And I was so excited. I felt so relieved. It just felt like a lifeline.
In February, Trump issued an executive order that called for the US to resettle Afrikaner refugees. It said Afrikaners, who are descendants of mostly Dutch early settlers, were victims of unjust racial discrimination. The assertion that minority white South Africans face discrimination from the black majority has spread in far-right circles for years and been echoed by Trump's white South African-born ally, Elon Musk.
Now, speaking of Elon Musk, if you were as unpopular as Elon Musk has proven to be in 2025, you would think you would probably chill right now. You know what I mean? You think you would probably chill and stand down. But if he had that level of self-awareness, he never would have got to the point where they need private security for his dealerships. So of course he weighed in. So here we go from the rabbit hole. Historical guilt is dumb. Your ancestors weren't villains. Don't apologize for them to people who hate you, to which he says yes. And rightfully, you get the quote tweet, son of a white South African born in 1946. Now, this actually tells us a whole lot.
Yeah. Because we already know that his daddy was a part of apartheid, was one that helped officiate it and was a strong believer in it. That was okay with, you know what I'm saying, stripping people of their land and resources by being a minority. So, and then we'll turn around and be mad at these people for fighting for their shit back. Let's just say the niggas really did control all this shit right now. You telling me that, you know what I'm saying, white folks wouldn't not, you know what I'm saying, literally do anything and everything to have this shit back, bro? They're going to be going crazy. Like, come on, man. Like, I ain't saying that any of this shit is necessarily right or wrong. I'm just saying, like, let's stop with the bullshit. Like, we don't know what people would do, bro, in these type of situations. If you literally are being controlled by a minority of people, you is not going to put up with that. Especially once you have any type of form of being able to get in the government and changing things in any way, shape, or form. And I want to say, for the most part, them Afrikaners have been treated more than fair, given the problems that was there in present Africa and South Africa during the time of Elon's father, you know what I'm saying, being a man and growing up in the 60s in a part-time when all the different countries in Africa was trying to rise up against colonialism. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, we as well were trying to rise up against racism here in America.
Lot with the blanket, your ancestors weren't villains, because somebody's ancestors were villains. Are you saying there weren't villains? Is that what you're saying? Because somebody's ancestors were villains, and certainly in 200 years we gonna say somebody's ancestors were villains. We're gonna know exactly who the villains are of 2025. Don't worry about that. But certainly some people's ancestors were villains, but this tells you a whole lot. Don't apologize for them for people who hate you. Now, if people hated you by virtue of something that your ancestors did, I can't necessarily co-sign that unless you take the attitude that they weren't villains and you won't acknowledge what in fact they did. Then it would make perfect sense why they would hate you. And this becomes a pretty circular argument, doesn't it, Elon?
I began by asking Chris McGreal to discuss Musk's grandfather, Joshua Haldeman.
We see Musk's grandfather, Joshua Haldeman. He immigrates to South Africa in 1950, and that's really when apartheid's just starting to kick in. The 1950s are when the first laws, South Africa had discriminatory laws before, but you see the specific apartheid laws, which are much more aggressive and in many ways reminiscent of the Nazi Nuremberg laws against Jews in the 1930s. They have very similar echoes in stripping black people from the right to work in certain places, their movements, controlling them, confining them to areas. You already had a situation which is now, come to the fore because of recent events with Trump. But
you mean with Elon Musk giving the Nazi salute?
Yes, but also with the sanctions over land, is that the 1913 Land Act had already deprived most black people of land in South Africa anyway. At that point, the 7% or 10% as it was of the population that was white owned more than 85% of the land under the Land Act of 1913. So the apartheid laws kick in the 1950s. Elon Musk was born in 1971 in Johannesburg. And at that point, the prime minister was a guy called John Vorster. And John Vorster's background is very telling, really, because Vorster in the 1930s had been a member of a neo-Nazi militia called the OB, which was openly sympathetic and linked to the Nazis in Germany. But in 1942, John Vorster, later prime minister, stands up and gives a speech, and he talks about the system that their kind of ideological belief system, which was Christian nationalism. And he says Christian nationalism in South Africa is the same as Nazism in Germany and fascism in Italy. It's all anti-democratic. It's all the same thing. By 1971, when Elon Musk is born, that man is the prime minister of South Africa. And Christian nationalism is the basis of not only the political philosophy, but the entire education system that Elon Musk is brought up into.
Now, as I said the first time we hit this, if I had roots in apartheid South Africa, I would just sit and eat my food when it comes to race relations. You know what I mean? Unless I wanted to be devoutly anti-racist, that probably would be the preferred way to emerge from apartheid South Africa. I saw the impacts, and I don't want people's freedoms to be infringed upon in that way moving forward. That would be the preferred decent human being way to emerge from apartheid South Africa. But if, say, you...
But we know that ain't the case, bro. It ain't gonna never be the case. And the reason because you know what I'm saying, this is what they want. They want to put you back in second-class citizenship. And I honestly don't think you ever left it. As black people, we never left it. We never left it. It's just been disguised very well.
You weren't that progressive and fair-minded, I would probably just chill. You know what I mean? I would probably just chill. Like, I was a biter when I was a kid. And when we found out that my son was biting in the nursery, I just backed away from the conversation like Homer Simpson. You know what? I'm not going to weigh in on this. You know what I mean? I'm not going to weigh in on this. That's exactly what Elon Musk should do when it comes to race relations, unless we are being tasked with drawing the conclusion that that is exactly the kind of society that you are trying to create here. Yeah, your actions left us no other choice. And we didn't have to hack in. We didn't have to talk to no friends and family. We didn't have to get no secret expose. You put it all out on your app on a daily basis.
I guess the key issue just to highlight is that none of this is actually true.
Political analyst TK Poe says the refugee scheme has created a false narrative that South Africa is a country going through some civil war.
And then secondly, within the internal borders of South Africa, it really has created a lot of division. It's almost as though President Trump has gone out of his way to sow internal division.
No, not sowing internal division, not Trump. He must mean Obama. This must have been something that Obama did, because far be it for Trump to be creating internal division in foreign countries. We can't even agree that he's done that here. But just in case you're wondering, and naturally on Elon Musk's app, this misinformation is going to run wild. Statue of a white farmer in South Africa with his child, pistol in hand, protecting his family. The white crosses behind them are the massacred white farmers in South Africa since 2012. In 1989, we had 120,000 white farmers. Today, we have only 32,000 white farmers feeding close to 77 million people living in South Africa. So does the fact that there are less farmers just automatically mean that they were murdered? Is that? So if they close a plant somewhere in Michigan, then all of a sudden the fact that we have less auto workers, they all just go down as as murder victims? Is that what we're doing? If you want to know just how available the truth is, just scroll down. All industries have concentrated in the democratic dispensation orchestrated by the oligarchs who sought to reverse the decentralization of industries from the Herzog administration to the Botha administration, which was succeeded by the de Klerk administration. That's all it is. And then you also have this. Between 1990 to 1997, over 50,000 farmers migrated because of the end of apartheid. Why are you not mentioning that? Oh, I think we know, but keep scrolling. In 1652, your white farmers in agribusiness own 0% of land. Today, they own 88%.
That's the discussion we'll never have, bro. We'll never have how we you know, think was controlling a certain amount of land. I ain't just necessarily saying we as in me or any of us in today's time, but it was a point in time where our ancestors had a whole lot of land here in America. You know what I'm saying? A whole lot of black farmers, because you know what I'm saying. It was the main thing that we did. We was the agricultural workforce here in the South. So agriculture is all we knew. You know, trades, you know, it was carpenter, shoesmith, ironsmith, blacksmith, all that different stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? I think the blacksmith is ironsmith, but you know what I mean. And as the time progressed, it made it harder and harder for us to pass these trades down to our youth. Because many a times, you know what I'm saying, let a nigga be too prideful about him being a man, and they're gonna cut him down, kill him, hang him up for everybody to see. So it built a lot of non-prideful people. You know what I'm saying? And a prideful man, is gonna be hard for him to really teach his son something. And I don't mean prideful in a too prideful, but I mean prideful in the sense that you take pride in what you do. You know what I'm saying? You try to do stuff in the best possible ways. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard to be the best blacksmith or the best shoesmith or the best farmer if you're not allowed to be one unless you're doing it for free. And that's the whole point. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all want to talk about that? Y'all want to talk about that?
I think that it's very unpleasant to be in a position of power and privilege for centuries, and then for that position of power and privilege to be basically confronted and with the argument that it should be dismantled. People don't like giving up power. You know, white people don't like giving up power. Men don't like giving up power. Heterosexuals don't like giving up power. Who wants to give up power? It's not a comfortable space to be in.
Has life got worse for the white Afrikaner?
We do see a larger group of poor white people. They now number around about 45,000 people out of your 4.5 million white people in South Africa. But these are now white people living under the breadline. There are 27 million people in South Africa living under the breadline. If you look at the unemployment rate as well, between 5 and 7% for white people, it's 27% for the population as a whole.
Some white Afrikaners would argue that a system of reverse racism is now taking place in South Africa. Is that the case?
We have a system of what we call employment equity, and we've got a system of Black economic empowerment. Why it is different to the discrimination of apartheid is because during apartheid, differences were used to actually take away life opportunities from people. Employment equity, affirmative action, whatever you want to call it, does not take away any opportunities from white people. What it basically is doing is it's trying to enhance the availability of opportunities to all.
Nick, they don't give a damn. And all I'm doing right here now is just beating a dead horse, honestly. Because at the end of the day, shit, as much as we try and say, hey, these things are not taking away opportunities from people, there's going to be somebody going to say, oh, I didn't get in that place because they did an affirmative action and that person got it. And it's all bullshit, bro. At the end of the day. Sometimes it's just safe to say we're not good enough for a situation. Why be mad about that? The thing is that they always made it seem like they were picking the mediocre black guy over the well-qualified white guy. No, they picked the qualified black person over the mediocre or almost there white guy. That's the truth. That's the truth. That's the truth. But at the same time, like I say, you can't expect the government to fix everything. Pressure say live off the land, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna sit here and argue with you on that, man. You know what I'm saying? You need to learn how to live off the land. But at the same time, shit, you know what I'm saying? That don't necessarily mean that they ain't gonna take that land from you. You know what I'm saying? You gonna move you on over to the point that you gotta, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna have no land to live off of. Put your ass in a boat until you go back to Africa. Boat be one of them old ass wooden boats. They hoping that whole breakdown before we get all the way over there. But yeah, man, that's all I really got for y'all today, man. Gonna get ready to really tap out. Shit, gotta get ready to pick up my son and shit. But black fatigue overall, some bullshit. I think it's all cap. You know what I'm saying? Only black fatigue is the fatigue of the black men and women dealing with the system, dealing with each other, dealing with life in general. You know what I'm saying? That's black fatigue. And it's fatigue in all people, you know what I'm saying? That's, of course. But for white people to say that they got some fatigue of niggas, they tired of black folks. And they hardly ever deal around these people. And we can honestly say that there's a good chunk of the population that's never dealt with a black person on a day-to-day basis. You might have seen a black person, you might have been around them once or twice, but on a day-to-day basis, most of y'all have not. Let's be honest. So, miss me with the black fatigue shit. I ain't worried about none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you ain't got no real reason behind that. Black people, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we got to fix our own mess. I get that. You know what I'm saying? It start with understanding there's a problem. Of course, I get that as well. But at the same time, man, we can't keep perpetuating, you know what I'm saying, certain shit outside of our own, like, you know what I'm saying, groups and shit. Like, we can't be co-signing this black fatigue shit and they using it in the way they using it. It's just my opinion. You can do whatever the fuck you want to. Everybody can do whatever the fuck they want to at the end of the day. I'm just saying, I don't think it's conducive to us uniting. Because that's the ultimate goal I feel like black people should be striving for is uniting, unity. See what Big Pressure's like, man. If we worry about what may happen, then you will never do anything. Oh shit, I ain't worried about what may happen, man. This is conversation on the internet. I make actions in real life. I ain't gotta tell you what my move would be. You know what I'm saying? People barely listening to, you know what I'm saying, just the problems and what the problem is. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell nobody what to do if everybody don't agree on what the problem is, what the issue is. Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? And everybody got their own thought of what the solution is. So, like I said, I would never say make my shit to be the right answer. You know what I'm saying? This is just my perspective. Everybody got their own to go to and pull from and shit. And I just hope that we all, you know what I'm saying, can come to a point where after getting to our perspectives, part of that perspective is black unity. And hopefully it's there. I know it's in mine. I don't know about everybody else's. But black unity is, you know what I'm saying, key to fighting a majority. You know what I'm saying? People who have majority of the power, who have majority of the influence. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? They make you think that you got the majority only because they're really stealing all your shit. You know what I'm saying? They coming in, oh yeah, you doing a new dance, or you doing a new this, or you coming up with an innovative idea. Let's take it. So I'm not like I said, I'm not necessarily knocking white people for feeling angry about certain shit, but I feel like You ain't angry at white people, man. What you angry at black folks for? White people gotta be angry at white people, just like black people gotta be angry at black people, man. Like if that's how people feel, that black people need to handle their own shit and take care of their shit, everybody do the same. Don't keep using black people as a scapegoat for every problem that y'all got going on out there. Because I don't want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? And black people that's co-signing that shit, man, hold on, man. Let me play that real quick. I'll play my shit. That too.
Let's do this. You're Uncle Ruckus. That's who you are. From the Boondocks.
Uncle Ruckus?
Yeah.
But I have the Coon Award. I won the Coon Award like 2 or 3 times already. I beat out Coon.
Hey, come get this nigga, man. He's bragging about the Coon. Hey, NAACP, come get this nigga, man.
But yeah, man, y'all be cool, man. Big pressure. Appreciate you for coming through and fucking with your boy, man. Yeah, man. I know you could have been anywhere, but you spent your time with me, man. I appreciate that. Even if we disagree, man, that's love, brother. Everybody, y'all be cool, man. Y'all have a good day out there, man. I'm out.